Alright guys, here we are. It's been 2 months since I started doing these updates, and we're going to check in and see how far I've come. I do always say that I am going to be fully transparent and show it to you raw, whether it is good, bad, or ugly, so be prepared to see some ugly this time. This is Into Crypto, a channel I started to share my journey into decentralized finance. Here you will get to see weekly videos of an average Joe investor, myself, start with a minimal amount of capital and attempt to make it big in the crypto space. I will show you everything that happens in my portfolio with full transparency, no matter how bad it may get. I should mention I am not a financial advisor, and all my content is intended for entertainment and education only. You should always do your own research before making any investments. If you would like to join the Into Crypto community, or you just want to learn more about the crypto space, please check out the links below. And while you're down there, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Without further ado, let's get into crypto. Alright, so as you can see here, I have invested a little bit more out of my pocket. I think it was like 615 bucks or something like that since my last update. And you can see that my total assets have gone down quite a bit, and we will talk about why this happened. I do think it's going to be recoverable. You can see my daily earnings are dropping still. The total money that I've made is fallen and actually in a negative ROI now. So let's jump into it and look at what's going on. So the first thing I want to show you guys is a new platform that I decided to just have some fun with. This is StableBNB. It's a high risk, high reward contract that I'm just playing with a little bit. I threw like 0.2 BNB in here, and it pays 3% a day. So you can see here there's 3 different contracts, and you basically just come here and you enter the amount of BNB you want to stake, and it pays you out in BNB. There's no decay, but like I said, a very, very risky contract. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Somebody showed this to me about 6 weeks ago, and I talked to him a couple days ago, and they said, yeah, it's still paying out, and they're making like a BNB a day. So I really didn't do much research on it. I just kind of aped in, thought, what the heck? It's making me a few bucks a day, so kind of just paying my gas. My strategy is to use this 3% daily return contract. They do have a couple of other contracts that pay out higher overall, but not as much per day. So I'm going with the 3% a day and trying to minimize my risk while maximize my profits. So if we think about how to do that, you maximize your profits by compounding every day, and you minimize your risk by withdrawing every day. So the perfect combination of those two, if you want to get the most out of each, would be 50-50. So I am going to be compounding half of my money, and I'm going to be withdrawing the other half. So we'll just see how long it lasts. You know, if it lasts for another 6 weeks, I should be able to be in the green. I have had one person follow me into this. If you'd like to follow me in, you're more than welcome to, but like I said, very high risk contract. I'm not going to be doing a video specifically on this because I want to keep the videos on my channel more closely aligned with good projects that I believe in. This is one, like, I'm just showing you guys for full transparency, like what's going on in my portfolio and what I'm doing. So if you do decide to jump in on this, be careful. Don't go betting the house on it. Just put in a little bit of money, have some fun with it. It's a gamble play. It's like blackjack at the poker or at the casino. You know, you probably have better odds with blackjack though, believe it or not. So yeah, if you've got any questions on this, you can join my Telegram group and you can ask me whatever you like. But like I said, just showing it to you guys because I want to show you everything that's going on in my portfolio. So if we look over here at the StableBNB, you can see that BNB is about 400 bucks. I've deposited 0.205 BNB, which just comes out to about 82 bucks at the current price, and that's getting me $2.50 a day almost. So I mean, nothing super crazy. It'll snowball if it lasts for a while, so we'll see what happens. The next one I want to show you guys is another new project I just jumped into, and this one I actually do really like a lot. So this one is a P2E game. It's called Mouse Haunt, and if you're in my Telegram group, you've probably seen me talk about it. So this is the Mouse Haunt website, very well put together, very nicely done. I just want to scroll down here a little bit to show you guys that these developers have actually won some awards with this game. Now it was back in 2018, and from what I understand, at the DreamHack Atlanta, they were offered some deals with bigger companies to develop the game, but these deals were very one-sided, and the team decided not to accept any of them, and they kind of went their own way for a couple of years, and they have just come back together and decided to actually launch it as an NFT P2E game, so that they wouldn't have to go for get outside funding and potentially lose control of their game and how they wanted it designed. But got a very extensive list of developers here. You can see all of them. You know, I don't see this being a rug pull or anything like that. I think that this game is on track to really do well. They've got about 50,000 people in their Telegram group and like over 70,000 people in their Discord, and there's only 12,000 wallets that are holding the Mouse Haunt token. So I think there's a lot of potential there, even for just like a buy hold. Right now the Mouse Haunt token is worth about 41 cents. It opened at 25 cents. It went all the way up to about $3, $3.50 range, and it's dropped back down. So this is kind of what the gameplay looks like. You can see your little mouse. These are your NFT characters, and you run around a dungeon and you're fighting against ghosts. The ghosts can possess anything around in the dungeon, and you know, like this chair, or throwing it, and you try to kill the mice. And then when you die, if you get killed by a ghost, you actually come back as a ghost and fight your friends. So it's a PvP and PvE game in one. They do have plans on releasing land, like castles, where you can actually build levels for people to come play in, and if you kill them, you actually get some money out of it. So they've got a lot of really interesting ideas. The thing I like about this game is that it wasn't developed as a P2E game, it was developed to be a fun game. So the developers didn't really develop it with getting investors in mind. They developed it with the idea that they wanted to attract gamers. And I think that is kind of a hole in the P2E space right now. There's a lot of games out there that were designed at attracting investors to make money, but not gamers. So I think we could see this game actually take off, because it looks like it's going to be a really fun game to play. So I'm really interested in seeing where this goes. Let's look back at the spreadsheet and see what my holdings look like. You can see I've invested 53 bucks, and that got me 3 little mice, got me 1 full squad is 3 mice, and I've got a couple of Mouse Haunt tokens left over. They're worth about 40 cents. So yeah, if you want to check that out, you can join my Telegram, ask me any questions you want. So now we can jump into the drip faucet and slowly just plodding along here. My drip assets are up to 17.5 drip in my faucet deposited, which is about $558. So you can see I'm getting close to where I was when I first started, where I had 6 drip at $94 a piece. Now I've got 17 drip at $30 a piece. So getting close. My daily earnings, they've gone up a little bit from last time. And referral rewards, I'm starting to collect referral rewards. So I did something super stupid. I bought my B-Reap tokens to start collecting my referral rewards, and then I got some FOMO and ended up selling them to buy more elephant token, and so I learned a big lesson there. So I'll be buying those again so I can start rewarding my team. You can see my max payouts up to 64 drip, but if we look at my dashboard here, you can see I've got 8 people on my team now. So if you join my team, I promise I'm going to be buying some B-Reap and sending out rewards. I'll probably be doing an airdrop out of my own pocket at the end of the month to reward some people that have joined my team, to say thank you. So if you're not in drip and you'd like to join my team, feel free. I've got my buddy link down at the bottom or in the description of this video. So I'd love to have you on the team. Make sure you join my Telegram group so I can give you any help you want with anything. If we look at the reservoir here, you can see I made about $1.60 from what I've deposited. I think I deposited like 0.15 drip. I have to add this to my spreadsheet still, but yeah, so if you don't know what the reservoir is, it's just kind of the BNB side of the LP. So this kind of props up the price of drip. So I'm probably going to be putting in like 1 day a week. My drip earnings will probably be coming into the reservoir. So there, it's just basically like staking. You can pull out your deposit. It's not like Faucet where your deposit is burned. Here there's a 10% in and 10% out. So if you put BNB in this, you will be able to withdraw it. You just come here, you hit withdraw, and then that goes into your rewards, and then your rewards are claimed out. It's really similar to staking in Elephant Money. Moving on here. So here's my drip garden. You can see, if you've been following my channel, you know the video I did on drip garden. I said that I'm just going to be withdrawing. I'm not going to be compounding anymore. So you can see I've gotten up to $830, which ends up being about a 64% ROI for the money that I've put in here. You can see my assets are down to $508 and I'm earning $20 a day. So that's down quite a bit, or excuse me, $16 a day. That's the drip LP price. $16 a day I'm earning. So honestly, I think I might go back to compounding again, just so I can start building this up. If you look here, there's been a long period of no compounding, just harvesting. So I'm gonna see what's happened now that it seems that the price has kind of bottomed and we're just plodding along here. It's not really moving up or down too much. I think that compounding might actually start to increase earnings. So we're going to go ahead and start compounding that and see what happens again. Just start playing the game a little bit more. So let's go ahead and compound this. Let's move on to Elephant Money. Now, you might when we talked about at the beginning that my earnings have dropped significantly, this is because of the exploit with Elephant Money. So you can see I'm actually at a negative $600 loss, or I'm at a $600 loss. So I've invested about $1,400 in Elephant, and right now it's only worth about $819. So just holding out, waiting for that to go back up. I have 100% faith that it will. It might just take some time, but that's okay, because we're not here to just try and make some money in a month. We're here for the long term. But you can also see that my Stampede is going up. I'm up to 1,700 trunk in my Stampede, which is largely in part to my team, people joining my team and depositing. So thankful for that. I will be doing a trunk airdrop at the end of the month, which is going to be 3 days of my earnings. So it looks like it's going to be close to $30, which I think is pretty cool, because last month it was only $11 I was able to give away. So this month we're doing 30. We can jump over here and we can see I've got 75 people on my team now, which is awesome. I'm so happy about this, guys. I really appreciate the support. So you can count on me to keep making good videos. I'm gonna be doing some deep dives on some other platforms. I think I might want to do one on Mouse Hunt coming up. So we'll see. Let's do a little bit of math here and see how much this is making me. So we did the math. This is making me about $9, $9.85 a day. And if we look at my 75 team members, we have $1,004 divided by 0.005. So, whoops. $1,004 divided by 0.005. $200,000. So my 75 team members here have deposited $200,000, and now they make 0.56% of that per day, so 0.0056. So these people total are collecting $1,100 or 1,100 trunk per day, and if we multiply that by 0.005, that means I'm making an additional $5.60 on top of what I'm making on my own deposits. And that is assuming that these people aren't claiming, they are just rolling. So, you know, obviously if they claim, this is going to be a little bit less, but because of the exploit, I don't think many people are claiming right now. I think a lot of people are just rolling, and they might not even be rolling, they might just be letting their rewards build up depending on what their strategy is. So if we jump over here to Elephant dashboard, and we can see 9.7 billion. That's what I have in my wallet. I've increased my stake from 1/1000% to 2/1000%. What's going on there? There we go. So yeah, I think that right now is a great time. Not financial advice, but I think right now is a great time to get into Elephant. It's at a great price, same price it was about 6 weeks ago. So if you feel like you missed the first run up, we're going to be doing it again soon, I'm sure. So the last one I want to show you is also a new investment for me, and that is Sphere. If you are in my Telegram group, you have noticed me talking about Sphere a little bit. I think there's some really interesting stuff going on here. I actually FOMO'd in about a week ago, bought at the top when it was at 10 cents, and it has since dropped down to 3 cents. So, you know, it's dropped, yeah, lost some money there. But it's been rebasing. So I've just been passively earning more tokens. So I've gone from 1,015 tokens to 1,177 tokens. So I'm getting about 24 tokens a day. My total assets are worth about $41. So I'm at a 60% loss right now. But I really think this is a strong project. I think that the developers have some really, really great ideas, but currently they are just ideas. The Sphere token is just a rebase token currently. If the developers are able to follow through with what they want to add to their ecosystem, I think that Sphere will become a very solid investment. But right now you are just kind of investing in the ideas of the developer and the developer's ability to be able to deliver on those ideas. So if you jump in their Discord, they've got a super active Discord. You can actually ask questions directly to the developer, and he does answer them. He actually just answered some questions of mine, which I thought were really cool. But yeah, if we look at the Sphere dashboard, I got to switch networks here because it is on the Polygon network. It's not on the Binance Smart Chain. There we go. Yep. So $40.73. I'm earning 77 cents a day at the current price. Yeah, 22.5 Sphere I get from rebasing, but I bought somewhere up here about 10 cents, and then this was literally the next day that it did this. So, but it looks like it has kind of bottomed out. So I think that if you are looking at Sphere right now, would be a good time to buy. Not financial advice, but I probably will be cost averaging my price down. They've got some really interesting stuff here, some really cool ideas. So if you're not familiar with Sphere, I encourage you to check it out. This is one that I will be doing a video directly on because I do feel that it's got a lot of potential, and it's not just a fly-by-night, rebase token. There are some things that separate it from other rebase tokens, and that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about in my videos. So anyway, that was it for my investment update, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me in my Telegram group, and I can get you help, get you some help. You know, I'm just an average guy investor, just like, you know, the majority of people in DeFi. I'm not a whale, so this is kind of an interesting experiment to see if somebody like me with minimal amount of investment knowledge and a small bag can actually make some money. So right now it looks like the answer to that question is not yet, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate the support. Farewell till next time.